What is good, guys, and welcome to today's video. Pretty late start, as you can see, it's already night and we're at the skate park. Gonna do some shredding. I'm actually really looking forward to jumping on the BMX. Hopefully not gonna eat it as bad as last time, but you know, still learning, so we'll see. I'm sure I'll fall a few times. Anyways, all that aside, after this, we're gonna get back to the workshop and I'm gonna show you some cool new parts that just arrived for the Miata. I'm so excited.
So I found Stan's problem, I told him how to fix it, and now check him out. He's a big boy now. Yeah, no, dude, you did it again. Go all the way up the ramp and then hop. His problem is, like, right when he hits the ramp, he wants to like 180 right off rip. He's got to chill and wait a second, and then it makes it so much easier. All the way to the top and then do it. There, boom! I didn't pop enough. Yeah, you didn't pop, but that was good. We're definitely making progress for sure. Just hop this time. There it is, dude. Your first 180. Now hit it on this.
Yeah, get out.
No, I'm serious.
Let's go again.
Dude, that was good if you kept your feet on.
Nearly got my ball sack.
That was awesome. Don't force the 180. Let it come to you. Yes! Dude, that was it. Do that again. That was it.
Don't pick your feet out. That was...
They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
You're so pumped. Now we gotta teach them fakies. That's gonna be a long process. Dude. Ooh, oh God. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was.
Just yesterday it was his mom's pouch. What's that thing kangaroos have?
A pouch.
Is it a pouch?
I think so. There's probably some technical term for it, but whatever. Yes, dude. Yes. That kind of hurt my hand.
All right, so we're done with the skate park. I'm super proud of myself because I finally committed enough to be able to do 180s. But no, in all seriousness, like I feel like my muscles are stronger now because it's way easier for me to pick up the bike and do some kind of cool stuff. So anyways, we'll keep working at it. It's really crammed in here. There's a BMX in here and it's a Miata, so yeah. All right, back to the shop. Then I got those parts to show you. Car limbo right now. Speed bump incoming.
Music to my ears.
So much cringe. We just got back to the workshop. Chris has already put the Ricer Miata on the lift because he wants to get some work done. But I want to show you some more parts that arrived for my Miata, and my buddies over at GK Tech delivered and sent me this epic Hydro e-brake. So this is obviously going to be going with the turbo build and stuff like that we're doing because I do want to drift the thing, and why not put a nice pink stick e-brake in. These things are amazing. They feel so good, and I got the inline one so we don't have to have like dual calipers or anything. Keep it nice and simple, easy, reroute some lines in the inside. And what I love about this one is you don't pull it this way, it's reverse. So you pull it this way, if that makes sense. So this can all be hidden somewhere inside the dash. So we'll make things work with this and we'll get the lines run. But once again, thank you so much, GK Tech. Normally GK Tech's all about S chassis, R chassis, and Z's. Look at me saying Z's instead of Z because I've been in America too long. Anyways, so yeah, they normally, a bunch of Nissan stuff, that's what they focus on, but obviously their e-brake kits will work with anything because all you need to do is run lines to them. So once again, GK Tech, thank you so much for sending this out to me. Can't wait to get it in the car and feel how it goes. So it's the next day, and your boy Trucky SAMMIT is back. But no, seriously, we're driving Chris's truck to AutoZone because it's time to get this all sorted out. We got this highly nickel concentrated, I don't know, it's brake line that's really bendable. And we've obviously got our GK Tech Hydro e-brake with the Wheelwood Master. I'm taking all of this with me to make sure we get the right size fittings for this and this, so there's no screw ups or problems, because AutoZone's not open till like 8 p.m. like normal, so we don't have a bunch of free time to kind of keep going backwards and forwards, and it's already like 5 p.m. so I've only got an hour to sort this out. So let's go there and do that. So unfortunately, AutoZone kind of screwed me. They didn't have any of the fittings that I needed for the Hydro line, and after I spent 30 minutes going through and testing and trying them all out, by that time there was only 5 minutes before Maker Hose would close, and it took 9 minutes to drive there. So what I decided to do was get the rear main seal kit for the Miata because the rear main is leaking on this, and I figured why not just do the clutch. So that's what we're gonna do, throw the Miata up on the hoist, we're gonna rip that gearbox out, put the new clutch in, new main seal and all of that, and then we should be good because we had to do it sooner rather than later. Why not do that today and not waste any time? So let's get that done. So we got the Miata up on the hoist and I've already drained all the fluid out of the transmission because we don't want to make a big mess. It's the first time I've ever pulled a transmission on a Miata. So gonna kind of take it as it comes. We do have Marcus over here, so he's gonna tell me pretty much like everything I need to remove, so it's a little bit easier and it's not gonna take as long. But yeah, this coming out, we managed to just get to Walmart in time to get some trans fluid because I forgot to get it from AutoZone and they're already closed, so we're good now to get this done. I hope the camera picks this up, but this is the dirtiest, filthiest looking tranny fluid I've ever seen come out of a transmission. It's pretty bad.
Yo, dude, what are you doing right now?
I am pulling the dirtiest transmission I've ever pulled in my life.
This is the dirtiest transmission?
Yes.
This?
Yes. I just cleaned my hands. Actually, true story, we'll talk about this in a little bit, but I was covered in grease and everything, and we were about to film a clip, and then American Airlines finally took me off hold after 3 hours. 3 hours, and then they said, oh yes, sweetheart, if you didn't actually go home the week you arrived here, you were stuck.
Yeah.
So
let's just say Sam lives at my house now.
Yeah, pretty
he
much.
Literally lives at my house.
I'm stuck here for a long time.
It's bad. It's
so bad. Oh man. Anyways, apparently in a pandemic, customer service goes out the window and they don't tell anyone. But anyways, that aside, we've got two 17mm bolts up to here to do. Then we're gonna take the shifter out and then we're all cheap. So I'm trying to get in there with Mr. Long extendy thingy.
I don't even see the bolt.
You don't see it up there?
Oh man, dude! Thank God I have all these awesome tools, right?
Yeah, I know, it's great. And now that I live here,
I'm so glad you're getting so dirty, dude.
And now that I live here, I get to use them.
Yeah. We should buy a second lift now, huh?
Yeah, we should actually. Maybe we could go halves.
Dude, why
on the
don't you
rent?
use a swivel socket?
Maybe we should
I
go
have
halves
swivel
on the rent.
socket.
Hey, dude, I'm trying to talk about going halves on the rent right now, and you're trying.
Oh, okay. Let's go half, dude. Sign me up for that.
Yeah, but you gotta buy me a hoist.
Okay, that's fine. Let's go half, and then I'll buy a hoist.
Where are we gonna put the other hoist?
Dude, we'll figure it out. Go half on rent, and I'll buy a hoist tonight. Let's do that. I am down. Dude, use this. Ready?
I'm sorry.
Look at this thing, dude. A nice swivel socket. A swivel socket.
What's a swivel socket?
Shut up, dude. You're. And I would use like a ratchet to break it first, no?
I mean, I could, but I'm lazy.
Oh, dude, you're getting grease on my arm,
told you
dude.
it's-
Ow!
Did you just...
What am I doing,
We're
dude?
the biggest clowns. How do we ever...
I want my half rent right now.
Look at that.
Disgusting.
You want half of your rent? Wait. How does that work?
What, dude? You don't use that anymore. Okay. Well,
Oh, it's an actual socket end.
Are you serious?
I've never used a swivel socket before. That's cool. Why haven't I seen this?
I don't know. You're an Aussie. You guys don't use that stuff.
No, we just call our local kangaroos to come in. And koalas get up in there in the tight spaces. All right, here we go.
Nice, dude. Nice. Look at that. How easy was that?
So easy. It's amazing when you got the right
Honestly,
tools.
I should have just let you do what you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, we would have got it with another
No.
extension. With maybe another extension.
Yeah.
Get all the way
But
down
that
here.
was so much easier.
It was amazing. Thanks, Chris. I'm so glad you
No
had the
problem,
Miata-
man.
Miata experts here helping me.
Honestly, I just usually pull the engine.
We didn't film it, but we did just get the transmission out, and it is dirty. You can see oil everywhere. That rear main has just been leaking everywhere. It's kind of insane. But I'm really glad we got Purple Power because this thing is filthy. We're gonna clean this thing up, hit it with the pressure washer, and then I guess we'll start taking the old clutch off and flywheel. We'll also take off the rest of this exhaust because we will have a new exhaust coming for that with the turbo kit and stuff, and just kind of make things easier for ourselves when that all gets installed. Anyways, let's get to it. First time using Purple Power. Let this thing soak for about 10 minutes now. Let's see. You guys see how black this tranny is? Let's go. Yeah, you know what? I think that's more pressure cleaner than Purple Power, but we'll see. We don't have Purple Power in Australia or Japan. Yeah, we might have to do a couple coats of it, but it's definitely coming off. Let's get this whole thing looking clean. Note to self, Purple Power does damn good work. Look at that thing. Almost looks like a new transmission. I had to do like 2 or 3 goes at it, just kind of let it soak on there and then pressure wash, spray it again, let it soak and wash, but that came out so good. Anyways, so a bit of an update over here. We got the clutch and flywheel removed. I also pulled out the old rear main because that thing was shot and leaking so bad. Look at all the flywheel bolts and how much oil was just all over everything behind the flywheel. It was insane. You can kind of see the mark there where I cleaned the whole back of this with brake cleaner. So we're gonna get in there, install the new seal, and then kind of put the new flywheel and clutch and everything on, which is in that box there, and then reverse, kind of do everything that we just did, but in the opposite reverse way. I'm gonna remove this part of the exhaust as well, just because this is in the way when putting the transmission back in. And like I said, this is all getting replaced with a whole new exhaust system with the turbo kit. So for now, let's, I guess, rear main, then flywheel, clutch, all that kind of jazz, and then we'll pick it up once we're putting the transmission in.
So what are you doing there, friend?
Well, Marcus noticed it. I didn't notice it at first, but when I was starting to remove all of this and stuff for the rear main seal, we noticed that one of the bolts was missing, and it actually wasn't missing, it was snapped off. So whoever was in here previously did a really bad job and snapped the bolt and then just siliconed everything up and hoped it wouldn't leak. And it leaked. And now I'm here fixing that. So there we go. We're gonna fix that and then she'll be good. I seriously love this welder. So I started trying with the drill and the extractor kit, but then I was like, you know what, stuff it. It's gonna be faster to just grab the welder and quickly weld a nut on there. And that's exactly what I did. Look at that nice bead on there. Hang on, there we go. And like this thing is coming out without a single issue. The best thing about it is it heats up the piece that's stuck in there too and brings it out even easier. So look at that. There we go. So how I did this one, because it was so far in the block, I couldn't really get like onto it. So what I did was I carefully used the MIG and kind of just like dropped a little bead on the end of the bolt and then let it cool, and then dropped another bead and built it out of the block. Then I put the nut over it and then globbed her on. And that's how we got her out. So you guys can see there, it's a bit crooked, wasn't perfect, but hey, we got the job done and we got her out. All right, so we got the clutch installed, everything's all centered. We can pull the tool out now. I've cleaned up everything the best I can. We are ready now to put the transmission in. I also put the new throwout bearing on here. So that's on there, looking ready. We also got the pilot bushing bearing in there, which is all obviously you can't see because the clutch is installed. So now we're gonna try and lift this up and put that in there. What's the time right now? Like 11:30 or something, nearly midnight? Yeah. But, you know, we're slowly going through there for finding a whole bunch of issues and things like that that we weren't expecting for a quick clutch job. Yeah, you know, we're going well. Before anyone asks, every bolt and everything for the flywheel and clutch and everything, proper Loctite and torque specs. Don't worry, your boy knows what he's doing. We are back on the ground and it is time to test this puppy out. Fingers crossed, no weird noises. Foot on the clutch. Ooh, that actually feels really good. Oh, I forgot how loud this thing is for a second there. All right, we're in neutral. Clutch is out, feels good. First gear. Uh-oh, we did something wrong. It's not moving. It's not moving. Oh no. Oh, it just wasn't in gear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought I was gonna have to pull the trans again. Oh. Yeah, close it. Oh, no Miata should have open headers like this right now.
It's a little raunchy.
Oh yeah, that's not indicators, that is.
Yeah, I do that. Popping off.
Oh, that's funny. Accelerate.
Dang.
The pop sounds so gnarly.
Yeah. Scream.
You know, it's not like it's 2 a.m. or anything.
Right.
So there we have it, guys. Clutch install done on the Miata, and I'm glad we managed to get that done today despite not being able to install the hydro and things like that, because, I mean, we had to take the center console out anyways to pull the shifter out, so that now means we're ready to muck around with the hydro tomorrow after we go to Maker Hose. It's like 2 a.m. I'm kind of on Ruddy's schedule right now, even though Ruddy's gone home, but he's not going to go to sleep probably to 5, 7 a.m. He's doing movie night with his girl. So I'm hoping to wake up kind of early tomorrow, a little bit tired, but get here early with Marcus. That way I can get a head start, go to Maker Hose bright and early and try and get the hydro installed and all of that sorted out. I'm gonna have to do some fabrication and some welding. So, you know, we'll make it work. I'm a bit worried about how much space we actually have there, because with the shifter and wanting to keep the factory handbrake, it's kind of a little bit like there's not much real estate there to work with. So we'll do what we can do. In worst case scenario, we could delete the factory e-brake if that is necessary. Fingers crossed we don't have to though. Anyways, all that aside, smash that like button, leave us a comment, go check out the new Miata Florida themed merch, because that stuff is baller. And now that I'm stuck here for the unforeseeable future until this whole Corona thing settles down, I guess more America content. So yeah, go get some merch. Peace out. Jamata.